Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're playing another episode in our legendary Chaos campaign for Total War Warhammer. I'm the Strategy Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. So last time, if you're just joining us, we fought a lot of battles. We probably fought like 5 battles, and they were all pretty competitive battles, and they were very different too. It was a great episode for fighting. I mean, some of them were kind of microing spells around, some of them were, trying to practice like our melee tactics. So we have a very limited army in that it's very strong, but in the first fight of the sequence, we just got gunned down by the handgunners with some really cheesy mechanics by the computer, but we're hanging in there. I think we're going to go for the kill here. Let me see. I kind of like actually having multiple battalions, because then I can split them up more and get a better surround on the dwarves. So that fire magic's actually coming in quite handy. So I think that's a pretty good way to finish off Archaon. I think that I wasn't sure if this would be useful or not, like the Kindle Gem, Fireball, all this other stuff. I don't think it's a top priority. Like I said, I think early on, getting the Tribes of Chaos, and then Lightning Strike, and then you have to at least go to Hearts of Iron, and then maybe you could think about going for that little combo. Freakish Mutations is also very powerful, kind of in the mid-game. And Legion of Doom, obviously, once you get to Chosen late game. That's pretty good. But let's go ahead and get back in there. We're gaining some experience here. Okay. Alright. Crush this guy. Once again, I'm not going to auto-resolve it, because that could kill my wizard, so... Sorry that some of these have to be manual, but as you saw the last one, it was actually favoring them a little bit. Because the gunners, I mean, they're going to get a full volley off as I'm walking up there. Now, they have a slightly better map this time than they did last time. Renaud. This game does have a lot of flavor to it, which I like. They did a really good job with the lore, I think. Now, this guy did take some hits last time, I think. He's getting down there. He had like 700. Okay, he's still got about 700 health. Yeah, I mean, we're losing a little chit damage here and there, 100 health here and there. And there's like virtually no replenishment. So, that sucks. So that means we're going to have to manual fight a lot of stuff until we get replenished here. Okay. That's one thing, you really don't want your heroes getting hurt. Where's a good place for him? I guess over here. Fireballs are bad on, obviously with hills. And this spell is so close range, it's only 150. Yeah, a lot of these are really close range. That's kind of how they've nerfed magic a little bit, where you have to get into, missile range of a lot of units to be able to really leverage the magic. So that's part of how they balance it around, is they've dropped the range, they've dropped the damage on a lot of spells. Fireball is an exception. Fireball is pretty dang good because it's got 300 range. Hopefully it doesn't hit the ground. Okay, nice. And fireballs are kind of accurate. Hold them in place. Got him. Alright, get out. You've done your job. All you gotta do is hold him in place. Actually, let's have him chase them. Yeah, they should all be done so here. Just something to stop them from running. That's good enough. Yeah, Fate of Buna was super overpowered at one point in Total War history. Now it's very close range and doesn't do nearly as much damage as it used to. But it's still okay. It's not even killing them, really. It's killing, like, some of them. Yeah, it used to just be, you know, just spam Spirit Leech, Fate of Buna, and that's basically it. A lot of the time. Okay, I think that should be good. I don't want to fire a fireball here because I'm afraid I'll speed it up. It's fine. We're probably not going to get like a Chaos Dragon, which sucks because I mean, the Wizard will get it, or they'll get a Manticore. But like all of the lords that I have right now are legendary lords, and none of them can get the Flying Chaos Dragon, which is a little bizarre. But anyways, okay, let's see here. Sure, we'll take the favor. Now we have to decide, do we want to fight these dwarves? 200 health. Do we want to fight the dwarves, or do we want to heal up? Now they'll get a healthier lord if we heal up, though. Or no, I guess they won't. If I go and attack them and kill their lord, then they'll get a healthy lord. They've already run once, though, so I might be able to kill them. Just straight up murder them. We're taking some serious casualties here. I think we have enough left in the tank to finish them off. Now they should take some attrition. This is pretty chaos. I guess it's not chaos enough. Be able to hire some more units. I think we just finish them. Let's just do it. Let's just finish what we started here. Yeah, gotta manual it. I wonder if it's giving me odds now, because it's like, well, we keep underestimating him. It's not that smart. But if it was like, hey, we keep underestimating him, we keep saying he's going to lose these battles, and he keeps murdering everybody. Did we kill all the Quarrelers? I don't think so. No. Still got a lot of those little punks left. So that means we gotta be careful here. Now the Tormentor Blade is nice, just to run in, toss that Tormentor. Now we're not gonna have clean shots at him. We're probably gonna have to flank up this way, maybe on this hill. Okay, fresh. Right out, boys. That would be pretty scary. I mean, how do you even... I don't know. Armor must have been a tough thing to work through in medieval times. I guess that's why people favored like maces and hammers and things like that over edge weapons. At some point, that was at least some styles of fighting. It seems like there's be very little point to hitting with armor. I'm not an expert on that, but... Yeah, be careful. Do not want them to fire, like, one volley could kill my people. Is that their lord? Okay. Oh, that was a fail. I went into the bush. Okay, let's just go fight him. That's fine. I don't want to miscast. Okay, good. So I did terrify a couple of them there. I got them to break a little bit earlier. Let's go charge them in the back. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I thought about it going in for the Tormentor sword, but just too risky. Just let the boys handle it. Let the lads get it. Charge them in the back. That was their legendary lord too, so that's pretty good. Get him out of business for a little bit. Slow his development. Yeah, we need to make sure we get all of these down.
Those were my masters. Hear me, Lake Father. Now, slay every mortal. Chosen. It's magic. This world will die. Dead. I serve the beast. Abomination awaits. Dead. My God's call.
Okay, that's good enough. Alright, we finally were able to claw our way out of all this crap. Ugh. Hopefully that just kills him, flat out. Seriously? I mean, literally, this guy has one Quarreler left. And he has run, like, 4 or 5 times. Like, he started here, it's like, run. I'd have to go back and watch. It'd be pretty funny over the last couple episodes to see how many times he got to run. So he's probably like, run, 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 run. I mean, it was probably at least 4 times. I mean, it's just annoying. I want him out of here. You know, he's going to get a new lord. Then he can come over and attack me, and I can probably deal with it next turn, but, you know. Good. I actually do want this guy leveled up, so then I get the chevrons. So now when I hire stuff, it'll get +3, which is great. No, he can't get the Manticore, right? No, he could get Aura of Chaos, whatever. That actually is something that I need to start getting, because this missile focus is bad. Now, why do I have 6 melee? Is he blind or something? Maimed arm. Okay, but you get +3 defense for the entire Lord's army, so that's pretty good. I don't know how that works thematically. The maimed arm just... he motivates people to be more careful, I guess. So they don't get maimed arms. Okay. So we cannot recruit. Okay, so I suppose we're just going to run over here as far as we possibly can. I mean, we could rush forward if we wanted to. But I think I just want to run over here as far as I can. And just hide up here and recruit. So that more armies don't come at me for a little bit. Whew. Okay, well, there's that. And get that off the book, save a little money. Save a little money there. Even though we have a ton of money, you know. Never can save enough money. Okay. So what do we have here? We got our tier 5. Now we need one more turn to get these. Okay, so let's go ahead and start hiring some other things. Oh, I do need to put this guy in there so that he heals. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and... yeah, I need to get him in there so that he actually heals up. There we go. They're not healing a lot. This is 100% chaos, isn't it? 91% chaos, and we're still barely regenerating anything. That's pretty troll. But, I mean, I guess it kind of balances them out on the map. So we need one more turn before we can hire these, and this is what we need for the big battle. So I guess we're just chilling still. Yeah, this is more than enough flank units. We just need some business units. Okay, so I guess we're waiting another turn with him. Okay. Alright, so we should be able to just beat them up, I think, here. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright, we'll just auto this one. I mean, they have no chance on this one. 5 on... but it's just so many beast units, there's just no way. I'll just go ahead and auto it. I won't waste a lot of time, since we've already been fighting some of these smaller battles. There's just no way they win that. Last time they beat me because I had dinky, like, really damaged units. 13,000 is a good number. Okay.
Onward to destruction.
Ooh. Whoa, what is this? Nice. Regenerating fight. Wow, that seems pretty good. Demonic Strength. Dark Fortune. 67 seconds. That's pretty nice. 22% damage resistance. I'm not sure if that's a ward save or not. I think that's a ward save. But it might be different. Armor piercing for 15 seconds. Generating flesh. Wow. Is that just for him? What the hell is that item? Okay, it's Chalice of Chaos. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I've never seen that before. That's pretty good. Of course, I've never really gotten to over 100 in any of my campaigns, so you might start getting different items and stuff. I'm not sure. Not because I've lost the campaigns or whatever, but because the turns just usually take a lot longer than this. There's a lot of city management. I mean, most of these campaigns, if we're being honest, if I was just going for the normal victory conditions, they would be over by turn 70 or 80 a lot of the time. But I go for total domination in most of my campaigns. With the Bretonnians, I'm experimenting with just going for the victory condition, just so we can actually finish a campaign. So what happens is with a lot of my campaigns, you know, because I do all the battles, I don't do manual resolves, I don't do any other sleazy tactics on the campaign map, you know, it takes a long time. You know, an episode we might go through 3 or 4 turns. And some of these, I mean, the Dwarf campaign, I'm on turn like 80 or something like that. And I think we've got like 50 episodes. So there's a lot of content in terms of raw hours, but there's just not a finished campaign because by the time I get so far in one campaign, like people want to see another campaign, and so I just end up just sampling a bunch of campaigns just to show people kind of what's up. And then once we get in a really comfortable position where we're probably going to win, then I just kind of move on to something else a lot of times. Okay, we're going to give it to him because he's... Are we going to give it to him? Why can't he carry it? Other Trickster Shard. Okay, let's give it... Sure. Is it only Homeboy can have it? The Bane guy? So we can get to Archaon. It'd be nice to be able to heal up once per battle. Why can't I do it? I guess it's just for him. Okay. Woo. Excuse me.
For chaos.
Wait, what am I missing here? Why is this so troll? Why can't I click on it? What? Oh, that provide an ability. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Alright, let's see. What can we do then? Because I want it on him. Because he's about to be the one who's going to fight a quest battle. No more than 3 items that provide an ability. Doesn't say an activated ability, it's just any ability, I guess, right? 1, 2... Well, let me do it now. Sword of Anti-Heroes. Helm of Discord. I'm just trying to see how this works. Okay, banner of... Oh, okay, gotcha. So what happens is this gives 3 abilities in 1. Gotcha, so this counts as an all 3 thing. So it's a 3 in 1. Okay, so it's powerful, but only in the right circumstances. So this is a 3 in 1 deal. It has 3 abilities. I guess because there's only 3 buttons that they'll allow you to put on there or something like that. Okay, so if I want that, then I can't have Helm of Discord, which is extremely strong, but it's not as good as this, the Chalice. Okay, so let's go ahead and give him Helm of Many Eyes also. Okay, so he has to have non-activatable stuff, basically, is what this is telling me. Minus 6% weapon. Do I not have Fencer's Blades still? Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. I mean, that's basically 10% extra damage, if you think about it that way, because we're going from 60 melee attack to 66. And you can't deal damage if you don't hit people, so it's basically a 6% damage increase. And a lot of defense as well. Sure, we'll give him Fencers and a Talisman. I don't think they'll be doing a lot of magic to me. They might. We'll go ahead and give it to him, though, because he's a more prime-time person. And Razor Standard's pretty good. Okay, so that looks good. Just shuffle all my items around here. That's bizarre. I've never seen that on another... like that stipulation. He doesn't need a Trickster Shard. Gambler's Armor. What did I put on him armor-wise? Oh, I put the Helm of Many, whatever. That's, yeah, Many Eyes. That's pretty good. Gambler's Hellfire Sword. Talisman, we'll give him the 15% resistance one. He doesn't need other Trickster Shard. That's for, like, when you start facing things that have a lot of ward saves and damage resistance stuff. I'll put other Trickster Shard back on him. We'll give him Helm of Discord. Scroll of Power is pretty good on him. God, he's got so many modifiers.
I am Slanesh's scion.
Okay. I think that will do it. Now, we sacked this already, but we didn't burn it. So we're going to have to burn it next turn. So we can go ahead and just plenish, I think. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait until we can tech this up, probably. This is a fine army. I don't think I need much more than that just to run around and burn stuff. If we face a bigger army, we might have to pull out some more stuff. We'll try to save a little bit of money. Okay, so we're hanging out, we're waiting. Sorry, I had to shuffle all that around. I've never seen an item like that, so it took a second for me to figure out, like, what's up. But it seems like it's going to be a good item. Yeah, they ran out of there. Alright, Kholek Sun Eater, what do we have here? Okay, so we're getting this Chaos War Shrine. Now, I do need to actually start leveling up these guys. So I'm going to need him to... Oh, I was just going to spam... just assassinate on people just to level up. Oh, whoa. Did I lose him permanently?
No.
It said critical failure. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Hope I didn't just lose him permanently. Maybe I did. Yeah, I think he bit the dust. He's done. I think, right? You don't get heroes back. No, he's coming back in 5 turns. Okay, we can go ahead and hire another one. This guy gets the levels, right? No, he doesn't get it yet. Exalted hero ranks 3. Okay. We'll wait 1 turn on him to come up. Yeah, we need to get more exalted heroes going just for those chevrons. It's pretty nice. Sigvald over here, just gonna burn.
Dark Prince wishes. Wipe them out.
So yeah, once again, I'm not spamming this to gain levels or anything like that. Just sometimes you have to sack and then burn. I would sack and burn on the same turn with no extra benefit, but it won't let me do that. It lets you do that with the elves. Nice. Sweet, we get another possessed. Hearts of Iron. Okay, so now we get that 20% ward save. 15% physical resistance. Now he already has... there's a certain limit to ward saves, I think. Yeah, 40% is the cap, I believe. This is 15, and I get 25 from this. I think there's a cap of 40% on the ward save. So I don't want any more than that. I need to switch over to like physical resistance or something, I believe. So he has a possessed. Okay, so that's fine. So that means this 20%er needs to probably go to him, but he might have, does he have the epic? Yeah, he's already got some epic armor. 25%. Okay, well I guess it does go to my homeboy up here. Definitely better than gamblers. Wait, he can't... Oh, it's Dawnstone. It's instead of Dawnstone. That's right, that's right. Okay. Gamblers armor, Hellfire. He's got to possess. Who else? Strength of possessed on him. What else? Might as well give him something. Let's hold up on that for a second. I think I want the combat stuff on this guy, on his wizard, because he's about to be the one that's actually going to fight in a tough battle here. Okay. Healed up. Thought we were making that last turn. Am I crazy? We're making it this turn. Hopefully it gets built this turn. I don't... Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know why that didn't get built last turn. Okay, so now we can build this. Okay, so we're definitely just going to chill for a couple of turns here. Get some health back. Hire some units, and this time let's not be a goofball, and let's just go ahead and grab a couple of these. Alright. Grab a couple of those, we'll make this. Hire, yeah, if I had the dragon ogres there, that would have been much, much easier. Couple of those, couple of dragon ogres. Oh, those are different things. Yeah. He's rank 8, so I kind of want to hold on to him. Because he's really powerful. He's going to heal up a little bit over time, hopefully. Alright, and we need more halberds, I think. Against all the large units we're going to fight. Alright, then hopefully we get the Chaos Knights next turn. Okay, we moved everybody. I think that's all good. Okay, let's go next turn. Oh, we need to make sure we have that possessed on everyone. I think I assigned it already, but I just want to make sure. Yes, the possessed is on everybody, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 possessed. So we're getting 40% extra research speed, which is nice. Now after this one, we might actually upgrade because we have that 40,000 extra. After we finish this one, upgrade and then go for Herald of Doom. And just some of this other stuff, maybe. Leadership's okay. Yeah, I think we're kind of running out of stuff that matters here. We're going to have to get some of this stuff. Okay. I think we're all done. Right, yeah, we're building there. Building there, recruiting. Don't need to recruit with him. Sigvald can't move, just burned. Okay. We could hire another lord to help us out here in a little bit. That sounded like something got burned over there. Jagged Horn's done. Purple Sun. Very close range, but I'm actually kind of liking the Purple Sun a little bit. It just stalls out, so they can't really fire that easily on me. Let's make sure no one's repopping anything over here. No. Okay. Alright, so let's go south. Do we go this way, or do we just go straight over here to Marienburg? I think we can pick this place up on the way. Well, let's go over to Marienburg. Let's go over to Marienburg. They give us a couple more turns to, what's the fastest way over there? It's gonna troll us. Yeah, okay, let's go this way. I don't want to run into a major scaling army just yet. Need a bit more. Well, I could hire some Chosen if I need to, if it starts getting weird. Could hire some Chosen. Okay, we finally got it. Let's go ahead and hire. Now, what are we facing here again? Let me see. Star Crusher. A couple of big things, but not that much. So I think just normal Chosen are probably good here. Maybe a couple of Halberdiers, but just normal is probably fine. We've got enough flankers. Yeah, we just need some. Just need a powerhouse front line. So let's just do. There we go. We'll get rid of one of those. We'll get one more halberd. Okay, and that should be enough to go in there and murder some people. It's gonna make my upkeep a lot more expensive. You know, we're gonna go to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go about 4,400. Over here, this is obviously gonna get a bit more expensive also. Oh, it's down to 160, that's nice. Okay, so we'll go 2 of these. We have kind of our diversity of flankers here. Go 1 silver shield. We could even go 2 silver shields. Depending on how many axe throwers. They don't really have a lot of axe throwers. We'll go 1 silver shield. We don't know what's going to show up with reinforcements. There's a lot of large units, though. That is a lot of large units. So maybe just go in even 1 more halberd. Maybe even just 2 more halberds, honestly, just to make sure we crush those things. Because halberds aren't like the worst thing in the world against other like chaos warriors. I mean, they have a little bit, you know, they have less melee attack for sure, but they still have good armor piercing damage, and they're just excellent against large units. So and they have a lot of large units, so that looks good. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get up to about 5,000 or 6,000 upkeep, which is still in the realm of acceptability, but you just can't run around with that much all the time, or you're gonna go bankrupt. Just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you'll always have a lot of money. Life lesson, people. Okay, I should be able to hire 1 more dude here too. And we can hire 1 more sorcerer too. Realize that. Okay, we can hire 2 more dudes. Public order +1, sweet.
Now is my time. Bathe in battle.
Remember, one of the main reasons to have these guys is they have a bunch of extra items too.
Bring ruin. What?
Oh, did it already move this turn? I guess so. I mean, who cares? Okay, we'll hire him. Gives you 1 more flanker, and you just want to get over to Exemplar and just put a bunch of items on him.
Dominance.
Now, he's a pretty decent little fighter. We can go ahead and put sort of anti-heroes on him. Greenskins don't have flying units. I guess we'll go with that. That's fine. That +3 defense on everybody would be pretty nice for this fight. So yeah, we can drop him in there next turn and do that legendary fight.
Are you a god?
Okay, so he's already moved. He's recruiting. Okay, I think that's all good. Now, everybody has a wizard so far, so we don't really need that extra wizard. Although we could just hire him. Just, like, use him to scout or something. I mean, might as well. It will cost us more money, but... why not? We'll just get him. Use him to scout. We have a good one. I'm not sure if I want Shadows. Actually, I want to see how Shadows performs in the next fight when I do that move. So I'm not sure if I want to do Shadows or Death. Death seems pretty good to me. We'll just have to see how much damage this Pit of Shades does if I overcast it, because it does extra damage. Remember, Purple Sun just lasts longer, but Pit of Shades actually says it does more damage if you overcast it. Yeah, Shadows just doesn't have the AoE ability. None of them do, unless you overcast this, I think. Yeah, but then it costs 14, and you're just getting negative 30 armor, negative 8 leadership. And if you overcast something, then you're also risking a miscast, which hurts your unit quite a lot. And since we don't have replenishment, that's really bad. So I'm thinking Death Magic's probably better, since the changes to magic that they made a little while ago. Yeah. Shadow used to be pretty baller, but I mean, the negative 30 armor plus 22% damage resistance that you don't have to overcast is just so much better, I feel like. I mean, this Hex does last 40 seconds, which is meaningful, but... That's obviously extremely good for crushing people, though. I mean, if they have very good top-end magic, it's only 3 more to overcast this. We'll see. I mean, if that's like a mega devastating spell, then we might get it. We'll see. Okay, so I'll hold off. We'll give our shadow magical test run in this this next showdown we're gonna have here. Okay. Oh dang! It's already almost time. I want to fight one more of these. I want to fight one of these epic fights though. At least one of them. How are we looking on time officially? We had an hour. 47 minutes. Okay, we have some time. Looking over at the clock. I gotta do some other stuff today. I've already played too many episodes of this. I've already done, I think it's my 2nd or 3rd episode. It's so much fun. I'm at such a great spot where I'm gonna be fighting all of these quest battles. Alright, let's toss them in there. Okay, cool. Armor of Morkor. Okay, we're about to get the Lance one, so we're going to open up that Chaos one soon, too. That's Lord of Change. Okay, so I can fight that one whenever, too. Definitely want some Forsaken for that. There's a lot of quest battles. It's pretty cool. Especially Archaon has a ton. So definitely worth the $5 or whatever they were trying to charge. The pre-order bonus originally. That was such a... People just blew that way out of proportion, I think. Well, I didn't even know you could go up that far. Let's go this. I love how the teleport's only 500 now instead of 5. It used to be 5,000 to teleport. Like, they used to actually want you to run to all these places. I'm like, man, I understand that that's interesting, but that's so disruptive to the rest of the game. Alright, let's do this.
The green things and unliving alike will bear witness to my wrath. They are mine to dismember, to disembowel, to crush. I will smash all that remains of these ruins to powder, and not stop until my hammer is found. And then the whole world will burn before I rest again. Such is my rage. This is the new pact I make to the Dark Powers!
Nice. Yeah, he wants his hammer. He's got his old filth mace ready to go, huh? I am eager to try out Pit of Shades. Okay, so I want to overcast the Pit of Shades and just see, like, just how much power it has. Yeah, we'll just throw them all in there. That's fine. So I do really like Chaos now that they've kind of shored up or given you some better options for the early game with the Manticores. I think they're quite a lot of fun. Seems pretty balanced for the most part. I mean, they are super strong, but they don't have great replenishment. So if you lose a bad fight, you're going to be in trouble on the campaign map. Okay, I just want to try out this. It's pretty good damage. Okay, and it basically stays in one place too, which is nice. So it's technically a I don't even remember what all this stuff does. Demonic strength, sure. They're pretty magic intensive. Let's see how much, how many hit points this replenishes. What are these? Oh, fell bats, huh? Interesting. Nice, that's pretty good. What is this? 22% damage resistance, okay. Oh, jeez. Get him off my wizard. Oh, God. They are butchering my wizard. Holy crap. Yeah, this guy has to go. Oh, Jesus. Way more undead. Run, 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 run. Do not... Oh, God. Oh, it's gonna burn. Yeah, I remember some crazy stuff goes down in this. A little bit. The quest battles are so cool, man. I don't know. This is such a well-designed Warhammer game, I think. Like, you know, they're doing the best they can. There are some imbalances. Multiplayer's got some problems. Whatever. Wow, there are 2 of them that are on these things? And there's 2 different kinds of lords. But for the most part, I mean, it's pretty dang good. Like, I'd like to see him take it up even more and do even, like, more challenging stuff. Just make like a mode, like a campaign that just has like options that are just like, you know, almost impossible to do it. Just go like full XCOM on them. Let's go full XCOM. That's one thing that I like about some of the old school games. Like, I'm just thinking of, like, you know, from the 90s and 80s and things like that. There were some things that were basically impossible to do, and I liked it that way. It just makes you want to go figure out how to do it, right? Like Final Fantasy VII, when you first find like Ruby Weapon or Emerald Weapon or something like that, you're just like, oh my god, how do you beat that? That's insane. And a lot of that had to do with, you know, there just wasn't much information about that stuff at the time, you know, on the internet, whatever. So you just kind of had to, it's just sort of word of mouth, you know, with your buddies around school or whatever. Like, how, did you see that thing? Have you ever seen that? You wouldn't believe the secret. So, you know, some of that's structural, where you just can't really get that back in the age of the internet. The internet's cool. I mean, obviously I love the internet, but it's just, you know, sometimes mystery's cool too. But they could structurally bring back challenge. Like, one thing that I remember from the Shadow of the Horned Rat game, Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat from like 96, 98 or something. There was like one way you could take in the campaign. I wish they would remake that, man. I would totally play it. Hopefully, like, the success of this game is going to make people want to do more Warhammer type of stuff, because it's a great universe. And, anyways, so if you go one of the directions, which I tried, you get these different fights. Then there's like 3 or 4 of them that are like all impossible. And I've always wondered, can you actually beat them? And from what I've seen online, you really can't. Yeah, see, here comes a bunch of undead. God. I remember this being a little trickier than I thought. But yeah, that's just what I want to see, just looking at it. And you're just like, how the hell can you possibly beat that? The answer is you're not supposed to, but... You know, I wish they would have something like that, where it's like, you're not supposed to, but... Maybe if you're just, like, insanely skilled at it, you could pull it off, type of thing. But I wish there was, like, that kind of innate hard mode, something that you didn't really have to do, that you could do, that was content in the game. But game design, lately, they just aren't moving towards that, because that's not really accessible to a lot of the player base. That has some nice range on it, wow. What are these? Skeleton warriors. See if we can cast it on them. Oops, not them, not them. Get back, get back. I actually want him over here, because he has a magical weapon. I believe he does. Let's see. Who's Mind Razor? Yeah, I think we can deal with that. Let's go ahead and... Alright, let's see. This should absolutely massacre them. With all that extra bonus damage, we'll see. Let's kind of live in the dream here. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how they've done it with a lot of games. It's not just, obviously, Warhammer, but like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. Like, they just don't have the super hard, like, ridiculous crap anymore. Like, they're trying to make it much more accessible, which is fine. I just, you know, as someone who enjoys, like, hardcore challenges in video games, you know, that's just kind of how it is. But that's how it is in everything, right? Like, a lot of classes, even in universities, are getting watered down. There's, like, massive grade inflation. It's just the world we live in. People just want easier stuff. I had students say, you know, So I was assigning 30 pages a night or something like that. Not a night, but like per class. So you'd only have to read really like 15 to 20 pages or something to prepare for the next class. And so many students, not so many, but there were a decent amount. Like I got really good ratings at the end of the semester, as I typically do, but like one of the main complaints was like, be ready to read, was what they said. Like, he'll make you read a ton. I'm like, seriously? 15 to 20 pages per day is a ton? I mean, I understand that they're taking a bunch of other classes, but come on, that's like an hour of reading. Like, an hour of really slow reading. This generation, they can't focus up. They don't like challenges anymore. They don't read anymore. I don't know, I'm like this old curmudgeon old man. I mean, I don't care that much, but it is kind of sad. I wish, you know, I wish they would take it up a notch. And like I said, I know that's not a lot of people already find a lot of different things challenging. Oh, I forgot to assign this banner. I should have done that. The only thing, I mean, this does have challenge. Obviously, I've lost some fights, and I do like it. It's a great game. I just wish they'd throw in something in there, just like a crazy quest battle, that like a secret that you could go hunt out. You know, if you burned like everything on the map, that just like some insane like army would come down, just as sort of a fun challenge at the end that you didn't have to do. It was like the emerald weapon or the ruby weapon of Warhammer. You know, they just built in there. You could unlock it by burning certain territories or just doing some kind of secret stuff. And it was just like this insanely, like, almost impossible fight. Where it's like, you know, 20 units on 100 or something. Okay, sweet. So we got Star Crusher. Nice. Gives you a little extra burst of damage, some replenishment. So, it's not the craziest item on the books, but it's cool. Yeah, like I said, I understand that that's not the... I'm not the majority of gamers, and that's not the... You know, they want to sell copies of stuff. That was the big problem with... like WoW back in the day, is a lot of the really cool content was gated in raids, so you had to actually be pretty good and pretty competitive to get into these like top tier raids. There weren't any scales of difficulty in the raids back in Burning Crusade Vanilla. They were all hard, like really hard. You had to practice them, and you had to die like dozens of times before you beat the boss, and it just felt really cool when you finally did. That's one reason that I really liked WoW in the Burning Crusade. I was like, holy crap, this thing is like, this is a tough fight. There's a lot of coordination. If you mess it up, you're done. And they do kind of have that, I think, with kind of the mythic rating. It's different. But I think that very few people would disagree that the game has, but gaming in general has become easier over the years. With some notable exceptions. I think that XCOM, like XCOM Long War, that mod for the original XCOM, I haven't done the XCOM 2 Long War. I really want to do it. I'm going to make time to do it this week, dang it. I'm just going to find a way to do it. Even though there'll probably be like 10 views on the channel or something for it. It's just something that I want to do. Okay, so we're waiting one more turn. We'll get these. Can we get in that Archaon's epic battle also? We're at a minute. Whatever, I'm going to do it. We'll probably have like another hour and 30-minute video, but I just want to do that that quest battle. I think. I mean, I guess we could save it for the next one. Okay, let's go ahead and just start crushing this crap. We'll probably lose this guy. Hopefully, we better not lose our wizard. No. We didn't quite lose him. We almost lost him. We did lose some of these, which I'm totally cool with. But yeah, see, we're up to about 5,500, which we can swing, but, you know, we'll probably have to dial back a little bit here in a second. 9,000. Or we could just sack it and move on. 9,000 is like right on the cusp. It does support me for a complete extra turn. whatever, we'll sack it. I kind of want to progress and move forward here, but you know, we do need money, because there will come a time when we start fighting through a lot of this stuff and there's just not going to be a lot of money to be had there. Okay, so let's go ahead and replenish, just chill for a turn. I'm going to delete him, save a little money. He's going to take forever to replenish. This is probably fine. I might even be able to just delete a couple more. Just delete this guy. And that's probably good enough to take on pretty much anything they're going to throw at me right now. So this was difficult to see. Like, I felt like it was powerful, but I'm not sure if it's as powerful as the other magic, the undead magic. So if you know a hardcore strategy or fantasy game, I mean, it needs to be something mainstream though, because realistically, like on the channel, I do want to grow the channel, and so I can't do like super obscure games that no one's going to play, or like old school retro, really hardcore games. Although I would like to, I just frankly don't have the time between trying to keep up with League of Legends and Warhammer, and you know, just my schoolwork and my wife, and I just don't have time for a lot of stuff, which is unfortunate. I love what I do. It's a lot of fun. The way that I'm managing it right now, it's just, you know, sometimes it's cool to switch it up. We got that covered. I've just been saying for, you know, for a while now that I want to do, like, Civ 6, and that I want to do, XCOM 2. And I have done a little bit of those games, but I started them back in the fall. Okay. So we're about to get armor more core. Now, I suspect we might have a few nasty surprises. We're going to get some good fight against elves here. Sartorial, I think, shows up at some point. I'm not sure what's taking him so long. Maybe you have to get all of your items and then he comes down or something. I'm not sure what triggers that. Nice. And we're starting to get a lot of chevrons here. Everything comes in rank 5 now, which is pretty nice. We've healed up a little bit. Don't have the manticore yet. That's going to be real sweet when we get that stuff going on. Alright, I would like the cooldown on Purple Sun. I do like using that. It's nice. It's pretty cheap. The disruption, it doesn't do as much damage as perhaps it could. But it does sort of keep things occupied. It basically stuns them for quite a while if you throw that on their back line. The missile units in particular. What does Clown have? Okay, so Musion's messing with them over here. Now, am I strong enough to fight this ever-chosen battle, or do I go for Corone first? The thing is, if I go for Corone and I lose that fight, they're replenishing. Now, if I take a lot of casualties, then I need to be able to replenish and make some more units before these guys come out and fight me. I don't think they get to cross this river for free. No, because they don't have a bridge or anything here. So I think if I just run up in this corner a little ways, then I should be safe, because the only bridge is right here. So he's going to have to run all the way around if he wants to fight me. And I don't think he can do it in one turn. I just want safety in case I get massacred in this battle, that I can like run away. And I could run out this beach too, I think. Maybe not this turn. It's dicey. It is dicey. More core discard. Okay, we got that covered. Okay. Is it this one? Yep. Alright, Sartorial, or whatever he's calling himself. Intiro, Chosen of Zench. This looks like a barn burner. Let's do it. Now, our units are a little hurt, so we said we're a little dinged up, but I think we have enough firepower here to Take him on. Yeah, let's do it. Now, I've never fought Sartorial, actually, in a fight. I think this is basically the same unit, I believe. He's a metal magic caster. He's probably a pretty... he's level 17. When he shows up in the normal campaigns, he's usually higher level. 70% missile resistance, so yeah. Not taking him down with focus fire. Pretty low armor, though, for like a demigod. You know, a game that was hard back in the day was Myth. That game was pretty hard as well. There were a lot of really hard kind of computer... Just every game, basically from the 90s, was hard. That makes me want to go back and play these retro games. I'm going to secretly, like, get some of that stuff with my daughter, and we're going to play it. I don't care. I'm going to say it's daddy-daughter time with my mom, and with her mom, my wife. Yeah, I'm going to get her some of these retro games. Like, oh, she loves it. Look at her. She's just sitting there, like, zoned out, and I'm like, yeah, I'm all in it. That'll be fun. Okay, let's do this. I think, what's coming up? More stuff. They did just release that, like, Nintendo type of thing. I don't remember what it's called. We'll see. I really don't have, like, it's been so long since I've used a controller. That would be interesting. Instead of a mouse and a keyboard.
Even as this demon spawn plots to overthrow me, I know my destiny is absolute. Balakor will coronate me. Come then, Changer. Bring your best. I will prove once more that I am the ever-chosen. For I am the anointed, the bringer of woes, the one true Lord of Chaos!
Alright, these little punks. We'll show them what's up here. Games are really cool these days. I don't mean to sound like ungrateful. The graphics are awesome and they are really fun. They're just not as hardcore as they used to be, which is nice. Like it's more fun for kind of casual, so you can play a bunch of different games. It's really the multiplayer games, like League of Legends now, that are hard just by the very nature of being a multiplayer game. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where you have to go with your... if you're looking to be hardcore these days. Alright, we'll just throw him in there with them, that's fine. Make it a little harder to micro his ability, but... Final challenge. I mean, this does look like the hardest challenge, but I hope it's not the final one. I think the elves will give us a good run for our money when we get down there. Elves are some tough hombres. At least in the other campaigns. They're almost always rank 1. They're just... Elves are probably the most overpowered. It's pretty close. I mean, in-game chaos is pretty dang good, too. Most factions are pretty strong later in the game. I think that... like, dwarves fall off pretty heavily later. Greenskins probably fall off a bit later. Those are better early game units. Or early campaign factions. I think the best late games, definitely elves are up there. Chaos seems to be extremely strong. Ooh, okay, we gotta go. Guys, go.
What? Now, kill, maim, burn, exalted hero. Exalted hero. Kill the summoners.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Guys, freaking get the hell out. Get over here. No, 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 no. Get.
Exalted hero.
Guys, run out of there right now. God, those things are just murdering me. These dragon ogres are causing some problems. Shit, run, 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 run. Getting rowdy. It is getting rowdy. These dragon ogres are doing some work over here, but yeah, I need to get this fire damage on here for these trolls. Alright, let's rotate over. Get him out of here. This is getting rowdy. Right, we need to. Shh, run, run. Oh, I should have been doing my arcane stuff more. God, these dragon ogres are doing pretty nice. Definitely took a lot of heat there on my, they were beating the crap out of Archaon. That was scary. Yeah, tag team him. That's right, lads. Oh, no, 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 no. Get over here. Intercept that. They're trying to go for my lords. Those dragon ogres are the super dragon ogres. Shoggoths, those were doing pretty well against the Lord of Change there. Two of them. Man, it's like 18,000 health. They can sit there and bang with them. And they get a bonus versus large. I'm pretty sure he counts as large, so. Whew. That was scary. What else? Is there anything left? Once again, I let Archaon take too much damage. Yeah, that was for real. A tough fight. Like, the Chosen did very well. These were a little disappointing. I mean, Chosen are just way better, and these Shoggoths, like the fact that they were just sitting there tearing up the like arguably one of the most dangerous lords in the game, some form of Sarthorian. Big Bird. That's right, boy. God, look at all his bodies all over the ground. Okay, that's good enough. I still contest that it was close. I still think we crushed them. I mean, yeah, these were almost completely worthless. They're just getting outclassed at this point against the kind of army they had. These things were mauling my Archaon, doing a lot of damage. I'm gonna be careful. So who got a lot of kills? I mean, no one's gonna have a ton of kills because these are small stack units a lot of times, but I mean, 106, 118, 96 small stack. His Chosen just 1-4. I mean, these killed a lot considering they were saying they were fighting Sarthorial most of the time. These were very underwhelming. I just feel like these Ogre Shoggoths are just way better than them the vast majority of the time, but... He didn't kill much, because he was running a lot. How much? 2,000? Now, the replenishment, you'll notice, doesn't apply to single stack units. That's only for the Chosen. Which is an okay little boost, but... Whatever, we'll take it just in case the humans want to come over and get rowdy with us. Nice. Immune to Psych. +5 Horde growth. Pretty dang good. Causes Terror. +1 Cav. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these are pretty beaten up, so we're going to have to rehire, most likely.
I will not blight my soul.
I don't think he's going to want to step out to us. If he does, he's going to get butchered. So we could just clear all these out and hire more. Just hire like 4 more Ogre Shoggoths or something. These are expensive though, but they are really good. Yeah, they're about 50% more than the Knights. That wasn't a good Knight battle though, because they didn't have a lot of infantry. They just had a lot of monsters, and these aren't as good against monsters. These are going to be way better against monsters because they get that bonus versus large. I think that's going to have to be it for this episode, although I do want to go do this one. Maybe we'll do this next episode. We'll get that one and Armor of Morcor. We'll do pretty soon with the Bersolin camp. I think we've almost got all the quest battles out of the way. Dread aspect. I wish it wouldn't check it if you didn't have it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we got to get our helm. Then we're going to be fully equipped. I thought that Sarthorial shows up with like some crazy army at some point and just attacks you. I'm not sure when that happens, but maybe that's when you reach your final stage of development. But okay, let's go ahead and finish up this turn. Yeah, I'm in pretty good shape. I would like to get into a position to attack them next turn, potentially. Okay. So I can maybe attack this next turn. And so if I'm going to siege them... Now that all this stuff is probably going to have replenished. Well, if I want to hit them up next turn, maybe I just hire some more of these. Because these are pretty good in a siege. It's a lot of halberds. These are obviously going to die in that siege, probably. But it's going to let me attack the first turn, which is important, because I don't want to have to wait 2 turns. So we'll keep them around. We can hire 3 fresh new dudes. We can go and get rid of these guys, probably, and just... Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Get rid of one of these. And maybe one of these. Then we'll just hire, because the flying is helpful. It's great for just sort of sweeping in and taking care of stuff up on the rafters. It's just nice disruption. Even though these are getting outclassed by this point in the game by other units, just their ability to fly around walls during siege and just knock people off the towers, because the towers are going to do the vast majority of the damage in a siege most of the time. So if you can just disrupt those towers, then that's usually a good thing. Okay, let's see what else we have going on here. Then we'll call it a turn.
The spoilers come. Yes.
Is there no beach here? Yeah. Okay, so they've upgraded this a little bit, not much. Okay, so it does take you 1 turn to get up on land.
I'll move, I suppose.
There we go. Which is fair. The mechanics of that are just a little bit strange to me. Like in Attila, it's much more clear that it's like, okay, you can go on land or you can't.
Choose me, master. Move.
I don't know, whatever. Okay, we'll figure that out next turn. We already did Kholek, right? Or not, I can't remember. No, we have this turn. Okay, so we gotta burn this turn, and that'll be it. Not even gonna put up the banners. Who cares? Just crush them. Nice. Destroyer action. You're probably going Legions of Doom next. Okay, so Shadow's okay. I still think Death Magic's probably better at this point, but Shadow's okay. I think in a siege, like in a really serious, difficult siege, that little Pit of Shades or whatever can be really strong. But under most normal circumstances.
Witness my beauty.
Okay, so we'll have him clean this up, and then we'll let Archaon deal with Gorcel and all that stuff down here. Let's have him clean this up, and then just start running through this back door and these guys. How are we looking on the map here? Okay, so they're moving to the Talbot land. They still don't have a ton of it. This stuff is still up. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like go through here and then rotate over here. There's gonna be a lot of overlap. I could have Sigvald take out this and then wrap back through here, and that's gonna be a bit of an overlap. I mean, it was my choice. Either I could come down through here, or I could come over here and grab this and come down through here. I just didn't want to have to hire a super major army with him just yet until I get a little bit more tech. But we're doing pretty well. We've got a lot. I think we probably have about a quarter of the map burned so far. And obviously it's going to get faster and faster at this point. It's just about time to hire another lord, I think. But getting these chevrons, the growth is still not that high. It's just hard to sustain a lot of different lords. Is that thunder outside my house? I can't tell if that's in the game or outside. It might be outside my house. Maybe someone's loading up something really loud. But okay, we'll go ahead and press end turn, and we'll make that it. Okay, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.